Okay, fantastic. So, good evening, everyone. How are you?
Good evening.
Did you have a good holiday?
Yes.
What did you do, Sonia?
I go with my husband with coniugani.
Wait.
Not within the coniugani.
Wait a second. I can hear echo. Wait. What's happening? Yes, is it okay now? No, it's still not okay. No, okay. What should I do? What am I supposed to do to get out of this? No. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, streaming is accensione. Okay, should be on. Well, there's a sign say informazioni sulla... Wait a second. Okay, should be okay, hopefully. Just in case, I'm going to register the lesson. Just in case the streaming isn't working, but should be working. It's live, so it should be okay. But just in case I've done something wrong, I'm recording the lesson as well so that I can put it, load it on YouTube afterwards, so just in case. But should be okay. Sorry, what were you saying, Sonia, that you went with your husband?
I go to working on the coniugani with my husband and my son.
Yes, you went to walk,
Yeah,
you went to walk. So to go, went, gone. That's the verb. So,
yes. Aspetta che attivo la chat così leggo anch'io. Go.
Yes. I went walking in Colleugani with your husband and your family. Fantastic. Did you go trekking or just walking?
No, just walking. I'm very lazy. Do you remember?
Me too. But I bought my trekking sticks, but I go slowly. I don't really go trekking.
The back, what do you see? The
trekking sticks.
Trekking sticks. Trekking stick. I don't have them.
But yes, good. And what about you, Deborah? Hello, good evening. Can you hear us?
Hello. Excuse me, I have a window on the screen with questa riunione viene registrata dall'organizzatore.
Yes, because I'm not sure I'm on streaming.
Yes.
I went on streaming and then something happened and I switched off the streaming part and should be okay, should be in streaming, but just in case I'm also recording the lesson, because in case it's not in streaming, I can load it afterwards on YouTube. Okay, I touch preso or... yes, give it an okay. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That shouldn't make any difference to you. Yes.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So, did you do something interesting during your holidays?
No. I relaxed at home because I was alone, and I watched the documentaries.
Documentary films. Fantastic. No responsibility for anyone. All by yourself. Do what you want to do. Sleep as long as you want to sleep.
But I watch a documentary in English. Yes,
Wow.
I try. The title is The Most Dangerous Ways to Go to School, and talk about children that live in small village in all around the world. And
in the middle of the forest, in the
yes,
top of the mountain.
yes,
Oh my
and
God.
they have to go to school for a lot of kilometers on foot, by boat, on boat.
By boat, yes.
By boat.
Can be
And,
very, yes.
yes.
Some of them are really heroes in my area. They walk for hours to go to school.
Yes. They are poor in Africa, Peru, Colombia. It's interesting.
Yeah, it is. They are really to be admired. Davvero bisogna ammirarli.
Yes.
Really.
Yes.
And it gives you the idea of how important school is for those people.
Yes.
And how important it should be for our children as well.
They wake up at the morning at 5 or 6 hour. Yes.
Yeah, to be to school by 8 or
climbing, hiking. Yes.
Poor people. Yeah. Okay. What about you, Ilaria? How did you spend your holidays?
I stay at home.
Okay, like Deborah, what did you do? What did you do at home, Ilaria? For example,
I sleep.
Slept? Yes, to sleep.
I read.
Read.
I eat.
Ate.
Okay.
Yes, these are all irregular verbs. To sleep, slept, slept. To read, read, read. The writing is the same, but the pronunciation is different. To read, read, read. To eat, ate, eaten. So you ate, you slept, you read, you had a great time. Relaxing, very relaxing. Are you alone as well? Do you live alone?
No, I live with my boyfriend.
Partner, yes.
Partner, yes, okay.
Yeah. Okay. And is he a teacher too? Is he a teacher too?
Fortunately, no.
Luckily, luckily he isn't. Yes. So he went to work and you stayed in bed or to read or do something. Okay, fantastic. What about you, Gwendolina? Hello, welcome back. How did you spend your holidays?
Hello. I stayed at home with my family. I watched a movie. I did my gymnastic. Yes.
Good.
Relaxing time.
Did you have a good time?
Really good. Yes.
Good. Fantastic. And what about Francesca? Hi, Francesca. How are you going on?
Hi. It's everything okay. Thank you.
Oh, good. How did you spend your holidays?
On Sunday, I went to a small village here, is a fisher's village, to meet some friends, a couple of friends.
To meet, yes.
To meet a couple of friends, and it was very nice because it was a sunny day and
Yeah, actually, to be honest, I was still thinking about Christmas holidays.
Ah, sorry.
Not the last weekend. I know I'm a little, you know, out of time, but I was
Oops.
thinking about Christmas holidays.
Okay. On holidays, on Christmas holidays, I was studying.
You study? Did you study
yeah.
English?
No, I was studying about school, because
Yes, you were planning your lessons, programmando le tue lezioni, planning your lessons.
Planning my lessons, and also studied for the, I don't know in English, concorso.
Oh, the concorso, yes.
Yes. And also I stayed with my family too.
Of course, of course, of course. Okay, let's ask a few questions to Mariangela. Hi, Mariangela. Good evening. Welcome back. So,
Hi.
questions to Mariangela, please. Who wants to ask questions? For example, come hai passato le tue vacanze? No, wait a second. We need the question first. Prima ci vuole la domanda. Who's going to ask the question? Who volunteers?
I try. How was your holidays?
Okay, how were you? How was your holiday? Okay, how was your holiday?
How did you spend your holidays?
Okay, no, but it's okay. How was your
no, just because I read on the chat.
Okay. I ended my holidays the most days at home, but I the last day from 6th of January and 9 of January, Palermo.
Yes, what did you do?
Oggi sento proprio malissimo, sento dei rumori.
Okay, I
pessimo,
spent my
non so come
holidays
mai.
mainly at home, but on the last days, on the last days, from the 3rd of January to the 9th of January, what did you do?
I went to Palermo.
Wow, you went to Palermo. Ok, another question to Mariangela, please. Per esempio, perché sei andata a Palermo? Hai dei parenti lì? Oppure come sei andata a Palermo? Con chi sei andata a Palermo? Com'era il tempo a Palermo? So.
Ok, chi me lo chiede?
Why did you go to Palermo?
Okay, why did you go to Palermo? Have you got relatives there? Have you got relatives there?
No, I went to Palermo because the summer holidays I went to Palermo. The city was so volevo portare mio marito.
And you liked it so much, and I liked it so much that I wanted to take my husband there. So I went to Palermo because on the summer holidays, I went there and I liked it so much that I want to take my husband there. Did your husband like it as well?
Yes.
Yes, he loved it.
Because Palermo, fantastic see, Palermo is very old, and there are the artistic church with Byzantine arts.
Sorry, with
Art Byzantina.
Byzantine art, yes, with many Byzantine art churches. Yes, it's a fantastic city. It's a wonderful city. Okay, another question maybe? Don't you want to ask another question? Non volete fare un'altra domanda?
What did you eat in Palermo? Something traditional.
Oh, it's difficult to say because I eat only typical like panino con la milza, like le croquette, like arancine.
Yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy.
Pasta alla norma.
Yes. Do you like eating, Gwendolina?
Yes, I like very much.
Are you a good cook as well?
Just enough.
Decent. Decent. Decent.
I like to cook cake and something sweet.
Yes, I like cooking cakes. Right. What about Georgia? A few questions to Georgia, please. A few questions to Georgia, please. Who volunteers? Oh, sorry, Georgia. Georgia. Who volunteers? Georgia, come hai passato le vacanze di Natale? Chi glielo chiede? Come on.
Spend your holidays.
How did you spend your holidays, Georgia? We can't hear you, Georgia. We can't hear you.
Very well. I spent my holiday. I went with my family in the mountain.
To the mountains.
Because
you went to the mountains.
Because my husband have a house in the mountain, and sometimes we go in this house.
You go there. Did you go skiing?
Yes, I have skiing with my children, and we have when we went to ski. It's a sunny day.
It was a very sunny day. And you enjoyed a lot.
Yes. Yes.
Enjoyed a lot. Yes.
I went in the cinema with my children.
Sempre to go to. I went to the cinema.
I went to the cinema with my children because they want to see Me contro te, a film.
See, what's in English? I don't know. Me against you.
Yeah. Okay. And
is it a funny
my
movie?
children are happy. And
we're very happy. Is it a funny movie?
No. No, it's for children. It's not a particular funny movie. but my children
loved it. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. You always talk about your children. What happened to your husband? Was he working? Was your husband working?
Where?
No, was when you went to ski and to the cinema with your children.
No, c'era, come si dice? There was my husband with me.
Ah, okay.
All
so
family,
your
all
husband
family.
came too. The whole family went
The whole family.
Okay, right. My husband was with us, came with us.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, Daniela, hello, good evening. Who wants to ask a few questions to Daniela? Does anybody want to ask a few questions to Daniela? Oh, Daniela's gone. Oh, bye-bye, Daniela. Okay, don't you want to ask a few questions to me?
How did you spend your holidays?
Mainly at home. For New Year's Eve, I went up to the mountains where my mother lives. I'm originally from Calalzo di Cadore, in between Cortina and Auronzo. So my mother still lives there. So for New Year's Eve, I went up there for 3-4 days, and then I came back to Verona. Relaxing holidays.
Do you like skiing?
I love skiing, but I didn't go to ski. I hope I'll be able to. There wasn't a lot of snow at that time, and I didn't have much time either as well, because we did a number of things. My mother needed for us to cut some chops of wood and, you know, to make fire, to warm. So we did a number of little jobs, and we didn't go to ski. No, but I love skiing.
I like to skiing, but I'm skiing across
country skiing.
Esatto,
Cross country
yes,
skiing.
yes.
Cross country skiing. Yes, cross country skiing. Where do you go? Up to Lessinia Mountains?
Yes, Lessinia or Asiago, Campolongo. But this year I haven't gone.
Go yet. You didn't go yet.
No.
Yes.
Last year only one time.
Only once, because we were in lockdown last year.
Yes.
So we couldn't really, you know.
Yes. It's fatigue.
It's tiring.
Yes, but I like it because I prefer stay in the wood with the landscape. With the snow and listen to the silence. I don't like confusion. And the place where there are many people.
Yes, you don't like a crowded place.
I prefer silence.
Yes, the nature. Yes.
Yes.
Me too. I don't like crowded places. I very much prefer, you know, being outside in the nature, silence, wonderful landscapes, pure air.
Yes. And you can stop when you want and see all around the nature.
Yes.
Look around the nature.
Look around you. Go at your own pace.
Yes.
Sì, andare al tuo passo, come vuoi. You can go quickly or slowly, stop and so on. Yes, I like cross-country skiing as well, but I'm not very good at it. I'm better at, you know, downhill skiing, because I grew up with it. I grew up with it. So, sono cresciuta facendo sci da discesa, so it's much easier for me, but yes. Can you publish the, oh yes, the signature form, thank you very much. I always forget, so thanks a lot. I'll look for it now. No, that's not it. Okay, in the meantime, okay, just give me time to look for it. Datemi il tempo di trovarla. In the meantime, what I wanted to do today is talk about the writing part of the exam, if it's okay for you, or what would you prefer to do, o cosa preferite fare. We can do whatever you want to. We can go on talking if you prefer. We can see about the exam if you prefer. We can do whatever you want to. So just tell me what's better for you. Maybe one at a time. Francesca, what would you like to do today?
I don't know.
Okay. Are you taking the exam? Or do you think you are taking the exam?
Yes.
Is it okay if we talk about the writing part of the exam?
Yes, of course.
Okay. What about you, Gwendolina?
For me, it's the same because I was in the last lesson B1 on Monday. So
But don't worry, they're never really the same. The lessons are never really the same. But if you prefer to do something different, it's okay, whatever you prefer. In the meantime, I posted the link to the signature form in the chat. So click on the chat and sign your presence, please. Deborah, what's your idea? Would you like talking about the writing part of the exam, or would you like to do something different? What would you like to do? We can't hear you, Deborah. We can't hear you. The mic is off. No, still off. Switch it on, please. I'll send you a request. I'll send you a request.
Here I am.
Good.
I prefer look at the pictures and describe I have.
Okay, that's the speaking part of the test.
Yes.
Okay, all right. What about you, Ilaria? What would you prefer to do?
The same.
Whatever we want to. Okay, Mariangela, what's your opinion?
It's the same because I make the exams.
You're going to take the exam.
Speaking. Okay.
Speaking is more useful, you think? Okay. What about you, Georgia? You can keep the mic on if you want to. With Zoom, there's no problem. It's not like Meet or whatever. You can keep the microphone on if you want to. I'll send you a request, Georgia. Maybe it's easier with a request because you just have to switch on it. I sent you a request to switch the audio on. Okay, in the meantime, Sonia, what would you like to do? It's the same for you.
It's the same. I don't make the exam, but I see this course for school, per aggiornamento, ore di aggiornamento. Per me è la stessa cosa.
Yes, I'm not taking the exam, to take an exam, to take an exam. Okay.
Sorry, but
no problems.
Before I don't see nothing.
You couldn't see anything.
Anything.
You couldn't see anything. Okay. Yes, nothing is already negative. So you can see nothing or you can't see anything. Okay. If you use the negative form, you must use anything or positive with nothing. So you can't see anything or you can see nothing. Okay, so you couldn't see anything. But what would you like to do? Is it okay if we talk about the writing part of the exam, or do you prefer to go on with the speaking part, or whatever? What would you like to do?
It's different.
Yes, it's the same for you. It's the same for you. Yes. Okay, so I don't know. For what I understand, either the writing part, 2 votes, or the speaking part, 2 words, and 3 people who are happy with everything. Is it correct? Per quello che mi ricordo, quindi 2 vogliono la parte scritta, 2 la parte orale, e per 3 di voi è la stessa cosa. Is it correct? So, I don't know. We can start with the speaking part because it's only 3, 6, 7 of you today, so we can concentrate on speaking, maybe easier. So let's see what's in the speaking part, because I can't even remember. First, there were a few general questions, but let me follow the exact no, that's B2. Okay, that was B2. Anyway, I'll find the B1 exam. It's all in the computer. I don't need this anymore. So, first of all, you enter and you must greet the examiner. So, good morning. Who's coming? Francesca and Ilaria, maybe? Francesca and Ilaria, you are taking the exam. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Maria Pia. This is Miss So-and-so.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. And don't you introduce yourself? What are your names? What are your names?
My name is Ilaria Aldegheri. I'm 49 years old. And I'm a teacher. And I live near Verona.
Okay, fantastic. What about you, Francesca? Okay.
My name is Francesca. And I'm a teacher specialized in disability. And I live in
special
Sardinia.
needs. Special
needs.
Yeah.
I'm a special needs teacher.
Children. Yes.
Okay. Okay. And I work with special needs
children.
Children, yeah. And I live in Sardinia.
In Sardinia, wow.
Yes, yes. And I'm happy to be here.
Okay, fantastic. Now, Ilaria, how do you go to your school? How do you go to work?
I go with
by. I go by
a car.
By car. You go by car. Explain why. Because it's far from where I live.
I live near school,
Ah,
but I every day have a lot of bag,
things to carry. Things
bag.
to carry. Bags, yes, to carry. Cose da portare, da trasportare. Yes. So, okay, so I go to work to school by car because even if, anche se, even if the school is near where I live, nevertheless, I always have a lot of things to carry. Do you want to write me to write all the sentence? Okay, I go to school by car because even if the school is near where I live, I always have a lot of things to carry. Okay. I don't know why this computer has decided that always must go with a capital letter. Non so come mai, ma questo computer ha deciso che always va scritto con la lettera maiuscola e me lo scrive con la lettera maiuscola, non c'è niente da fare. Vabbè, comunque, always va con la lettera minuscola, small letter, but it's helpless. It's helpless. Non ci posso fare niente. It's helpless. Lui fa quel che vuole, ha deciso che always va con la lettera maiuscola. Vabbè. Okay, what about you, Francesca? How do you go to school?
I used to go to school by car because it's more or less, I think, 10 kilometers from my house. So yes. I need to use the car.
Yes, perfect. I go by car because it's some 10 kilometers or kilometers from my house. Sì, kilometers or kilometers, tutte e due le pronunce sono accettabili. Kilometers or kilometers. So because it's some kilometers or kilometers from my house. Okay. Then, no, wait. Okay. What did you do yesterday evening, Ilaria? What did you do yesterday evening? That's a very personal question. I'm a curious person.
I always go to sleep early.
I went to sleep early.
Every night.
Ah, okay. I always go to sleep early. Ok, because try always to add something. Cercate sempre di aggiungere qualcosa. Because I'm very tired in the evening, for example. Or because I like to go to bed and read a book. Because I have to wake up early in the morning. Because add something. Don't just reply to the question. Add something if possible. Sì, aggiungete qualcosa, non rispondete solo brevemente alla domanda perché non fa tanta bella figura, fa più bella figura se aggiungete qualcosa, perché, dove, quando, come mai, eccetera. So I always go to sleep early because I'm very tired in the evening, or because I have to wake up. I have to wake up early in the morning, or scusate, morning, or because I like going to bed and read a book, or whatever. Okay. Okay, what about you, Francesca? What did you do last night?
Okay, last night after 3 hours of school meeting
Oh,
with my colleagues,
yes.
I went to buy some pizza.
Mm.
And then, yes, I just watch a little bit of TV and then go to sleep. Went to sleep because it was a long day.
It had been
It
a long day. A long day. Sì, allora di solito si usa il passato, was, were, eccetera. Però quando il passato ha un collegamento col presente, allora si tende a usare la forma present perfect, have been. Questo era un trapassato che aveva un collegamento col passato. I went to bed early because it had been a long day. Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, right. Now, do you think English will be useful for you in the future, Ilaria?
Yes, I think because for my object, per il mio obiettivo is important, is very important.
Okay, because it's important for my, because, wait a second, it's important for my goal, sarebbe il mio obiettivo, però for my plans, per i miei piani, per il futuro, for my plans. Mm-hmm. What are your plans?
I'm studying for no.
To become.
I'm studying to become a concorso.
Ah, okay. Okay, I'm studying for allora the concorso. Yes. I'm studying for the concorso sarebbe competition, però competition, un concorso pubblico, public exam, yes. Quindi lasciamo concorso, public exam. Mm-hmm. Right. So you need English, and English will be useful to pass your public exam. Okay. What about you, Francesca? Do you think English will be useful for you, for your future?
Yeah, absolutely. Also for the same reason of Ilaria, for the public exam, and also because I like to learn languages. I think it's very important to develop our way to communicate.
Yes, to develop. Yes, our possibilities of communication. Good, fantastic. Now, very well. Now, I'd like each of you to talk on your own about a picture. I'm giving you a picture. And then I can't find the picture. Wait a second. Okay. Let's share the screen so you can help me. I'm giving you a picture and I'd like you to talk about it for a couple of minutes. Vacation, free pictures. Free pictures. Okay. Okay, for example, let's take, which one should we take? Usually they take a picture with some people in it. So not only, okay, Pixabay, for example. Search. Okay, people doing something. Okay. Let's say no, images was okay. Let's say, I don't know, people on holiday. Okay, let's take this picture, for example. Can you describe it, Ilaria, please? Oh my God. Okay, can you describe this picture?
Okay. In the picture, there is a man on the
beach, on a beach.
On a beach, look, and he looks the.
Yes, when you describe a picture, you always use the present continuous. He's looking at the sun. He's looking at the sun. Okay. In the foreground, there's blah, blah, blah. In the background,
in the
foreground, there are some footprints. There are some footprints. Ci sono delle impronte di piedi on the sand, which indicate that the man is walking towards the sea. Okay, or whatever you want to say, that's an idea, of course. Okay, there are some footprints. These are footprints. Impronte di piedi, fondamentalmente. Foot, piede, prints, impronte. And on the background, there are some rocks. Okay, now when you have described what's in the picture, in the foreground, in the background, try to imagine, speculate on the time of the day, on the season, the place maybe. So I think it's early morning. Early morning, because
the sun
just rising. Il sole sta appena salendo, vedete qua, almeno questo è quello che sembra a me, magari no, però vabbè. but they will not discuss if it's true or not. The important thing is your English is correct. Non saranno a discutere no sta salendo, no sta tramontando. L'importante è che voi parliate bene in inglese, ecco, quindi non vi preoccupate se anche dite fesserie. L'importante è che le dite in maniera corretta. Okay, so I think it's early morning because the sun is just rising. Okay, or I think it's evening because the sun is setting, but I think it's early morning, to be honest. Okay, it's probably springtime. Tell me, Ilaria, what you want to say. Dimmi cosa vuoi dire, che lo diciamo insieme.
È che io ho sempre avuto molta difficoltà a parlarlo, quindi...
Don't worry, we can do it together. It's probably springtime, probabilmente primavera. Perché lo diciamo? Because the man is wearing clothes, not heavy clothes, but not a swimming costume either. Because the man is wearing clothes, not heavy clothes, but not a swimming costume either. Either vuol dire anche. Ok? Allora, io penso che sia primavera perché l'uomo è vestito, non ha vestiti pesanti, però non è neanche in costume. Fosse estate, metti che uno già così non si vestirebbe. Forse, boh, vabbè. He has trainers, le scarpe da ginnastica, with socks. He's probably going trekking, walking on the beach. He's probably going trekking or simply walking on the beach. Sta probabilmente andando a fare trekking o anche semplicemente una passeggiata in spiaggia, però I think he's going trekking because he's carrying a sack. So there must be something in the sack, probably some food, some water. So he's probably going trekking. And he's probably...
Excuse me.
Yes.
The sack is the backpack.
Backpack, yes. Yes. Backpack. Lo zaino. Yes. Perché sa, he's carrying a backpack. With probably some food and some water inside. Okay. He's also expecting a sunny day. He's also expecting a sunny day. As we can see from the hat he's wearing. He's also expecting a sunny day, as we can see from the hat he's wearing. Si aspetta anche una giornata di sole, visto che sta portando il cappello. Okay? So whatever you think, just tell. Now, let's take another picture, or do you want to describe this picture? Let's start all over again, Ilaria, and try and describe this picture. Ricominciamo, Ilaria. So look at the picture. Talk about this picture for about a couple of minutes, 2 minutes.
There is a man on the beach, and he's looking for a sea, and probably are early morning. In the background, we see the rocce.
The sun rising.
Sì.
The rising sun, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Behind the rocks, da dietro le rocce.
Esatto. He has a backpack.
Okay, he has a sack.
And probably he has a picnic in the on the beach.
Is going to have a picnic on the beach. Yes, he's going to have, farà, perché non lo sta facendo adesso, probabilmente farà un picnic sulla spiaggia. He's going to have a picnic on the beach. Does he look happy or sad?
He's happy, and he's also expecting a sunny day. Sunny day because he has a cappello. Hat.
He's wearing, to wear, non è che ce l'ha a caso, ce l'ha in mano, lo sta indossando. He's wearing a hat. Ok, see, that's much better already, vedi? Questo è già molto meglio. Very good. Allora, state attenti però, look for vuol dire cercare. Look for. Invece l'uomo is looking at the sea, sta guardando. To look at, guardare. To look for, cercare. Ok, quindi non sta cercando il mare, lo sta guardando. But very good, very good. Good, Ilaria, well done. Ok, do you want to say something else? Vuoi dire qualcos'altro? Where do you think he is? What place? It might be, I don't know, Sardinia? What do you think, Francesca? Could it be Sardinia?
Yes.
Because the sea looks very clean and quiet. Very clean and quiet. E tranquillo. So it's, yeah. So it's definitely not an ocean. It's definitely not an ocean. It's definitely not an ocean. It's an inside sea, so it could be Sardinia or it could be somewhere else, but a bay. Okay, the man looks very fit. The man looks very fit. Molto, come si può dire in italiano? Cioè, vedete, è muscoloso, magro. Come si dice in italiano?
In forma.
In forma, thank you.
In forma.
He looks very fit. He probably goes walking or trekking often. He probably often goes or walking. Trekking, scusate, con la E, trekking. Okay, he probably often goes trekking. Okay, right. Something else you want to say, Ilaria? Qualcos'altro che vuoi dire?
No.
Okay. Okay, let's take another picture then and see what Francesca can say about this picture. Francesca.
Okay.
Can you tell us something about this picture?
Yes, I will be there.
How I would like to be there, to be that woman.
Yeah, yeah.
How I would like to be that woman. How I would like to be that woman. Come mi piacerebbe essere al suo posto.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes.
Okay. So in this picture, in the foreground, there is a woman with beach costumes.
Yes, a swimming costume.
Swimming costume, and she's looking.
Who's looking? Che sta guardando? Who's
looking to the sun, at the sun. Looking at the sun. I think it's the sunrise, or maybe the sunset. I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know.
It's the sun rising, but it could be the sunset.
Okay, it's the sun rising. The sun rising.
Yes, penso che sia il sole che sorge, ma potrebbe anche essere un tramonto.
Okay, but we put it in the sunset, and maybe she's thinking to have a swim, to go to swim.
To take a bath.
Okay, to take a bath. Because there's a little bit of sun, c'è ancora un po' di sole.
Okay, it's still a little, because it's still sunny.
Because maybe she's thinking to take a bath in the sea because it's still sunny, and also the sea is flat.
Yes.
And she's very fit too.
Yes. And young, probably.
Yes. Very fit and young. And maybe it's this place is in Sardinia too, because it seems a close sea, not like the ocean. The light is very beautiful.
Okay.
I like it a lot. Also, the sky is very clear.
Sky is okay, very clear. Just a couple of small clouds. Just a couple of small clouds.
Clouds.
Okay. What period of the year do you think it is?
Yeah, of course, certainly it's summer.
It's summer for
sure.
sure.
Summer for sure, because she got the swim costume.
She is, yes, she isn't wearing clothes. Or she's only wearing, she's only wearing a swimming costume. Right.
Wearing a swimming costume.
The sea, yeah, go on.
I'm thinking.
The sand is golden and thin. The sand is golden and thin, which means the water must be si dice bassa. Non mi viene la parola. Acqua bassa in inglese. No, non ho capito niente come sul solito. Acqua bassa in inglese. Low water. Ok, ma c'è un altro termine. Which means the water must be low. Ma c'era un altro termine che adesso non mi viene in mente. Vabbè, lo stesso.
Low
Not
tide.
deep. Com'è?
Low tide.
Tide è la marea. Sì, esatto, è la bassa marea quella. No, ma c'è un termine per dire, per indicare l'acqua bassa. Vabbè, comunque lo stesso, va bene anche low in effetti. Which means the water must be low, because the bigger the stones are and the deeper the water is. Cioè, più grandi sono i sassi sulla spiaggia e più diventa profonda immediatamente l'acqua, no? Quindi se c'è una sabbia così sottile vuol dire che l'acqua è molto molto bassa.
I didn't know it.
Didn't you know that?
And I live
From
in an
Sardinia.
island.
From Sardinia. Come sei della Sardegna e non hai mai notato questa cosa? Quando ci sono ciottoli così sulla sabbia, l'acqua va subito giù bassa. Quando invece c'è la sabbia, più sottile la sabbia e più degradante è il...
È vero, adesso che ci penso.
Va bene, comunque. Vabbè, insomma, era un'idea. Sì, si può dire che c'è la bassa marea. It looks as if it's a low tide, anche se in Sardegna non si vedono tanto le maree. What is it? Porco cane. In Normandia, così si vedono tantissimo le maree, in Sardegna più di tanto non si vedono. Comunque probabilmente c'è la bassa marea. Ok, all right. Now, I'd like, wait a second. I'd like you to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. So, for example, I'm going to explain a situation to you. For example, let's see. Okay, a couple of parents would like their 7-year-old daughter to do some sport. Which sport do you think would be best suited to a 7-year-old child? Okay, talk together, parlatene insieme.
Okay. Okay, for me, in my opinion, for a 7-year-old child, a 7-year-old child, swimming could be
a good option.
A good option because is a complete sport in the form that you move you move all your body, and also you learn to coordinate different parts of the body.
Involve the other one. What do you think, Ilaria?
And you, yeah, what do you think, Ilaria?
In my opinion, the most
Allora, prima di tutto, Ilaria, first of all, give a report on what Francesca said. Dai una opinione su quello che ha detto Francesca. Quindi, yes, I absolutely agree with you, or you're right. However, or yes, but, cioè fai vedere che hai ascoltato quello che ha detto Francesca. Quindi dai un riscontro.
Okay, I think the same.
I think so too, or I think you're right.
But
right.
I think that che la maggior parte, non so come dirlo.
Most of the children. No.
Children go to football, play football.
But I think most of the children. Enjoy playing
football.
Scusate, playing. Playing. Okay.
Because is a team sport.
Yes.
And is come dire, più affascinante di uno sport singolo.
It's more involving, è più coinvolgente.
Ok.
Than an individual sport.
I agree with you, Ilaria. Now I was thinking about sport di gruppo. Sport di gruppo.
About team sports.
Yeah. About team sports.
Allora, più che thinking about considering or taking into account, considering or taking into account.
Okay.
Team sports. For the same reason.
Taking into account.
Yes, I was also considering, or I was also taking into account team sports. Ho sbagliato a scrivere sports, scusate, senza questa S, sports, for the same reason. They help socialization.
Yes, they help
socialization. Vabbè, they help, yes, they teach the children to stay together.
To stay together, to respect the rules and to respect each other's.
Exactly. To respect the rules and to respect each other.
And also they learn to win and to lose.
And they also learn
to win. And
okay, to win and to lose. Yes, exactly. Yes.
But I don't like football. So maybe
personally, I don't like football. And also you must consider she's a girl. It's okay, there are female football teams, but girls usually, I don't know, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe I prefer basketball. Basketball.
Baseball, basketball.
Basketball.
Okay. I prefer basketball, which is still a team sport in which you help socialization and to respect the rules and respect each other, but it's more useful for your growing because you're pushing up, so it's more useful for your body, and it's more girlish. I don't know, un po' più da ragazze? No, forse no. Boh, vabbè,
well, it's a sport.
Preconcetti, esatto. Ok. Dovete parlare tra di voi però, mi raccomando. So, anche semplicemente far segno di sì,
okay.
di pensare quello che sta dicendo l'altro, dovete dimostrare che state ascoltando l'altro e ragionando su quello che lei o lui sta dicendo, ok? Quindi Ilaria, tu intervieni, dici sì, è vero.
Do you like basketball,
non è vero
Ilaria?
quello che vuoi dire, insomma. Non aspettate questi momenti di silenzio, perché questi momenti di silenzio, quando uno non sa cosa dire e l'altro non è ancora intervenuto, sono pesanti. Quindi quando vedete che quella persona non sa più cosa dire, intervenite voi, capito? E dite sì, oppure però quello che volete dire, insomma. Ok? So, Ilaria, your turn. Tocca a te.
Ok. I don't like football too. In my
experience,
sì, volevo dire nella mia infanzia, nella mia gioventù.
Childhood.
I swimming.
I went swimming.
Me too.
Good Francesca, brava.
Stavo pensando a come formulare la frase, ma non mi viene, cioè perché...
And I found it very useful. E l'ho trovato molto utile? No, non lo so cosa volevi dire fondamentalmente.
No, stavo cercando di dire che l'ho fatto a livelli da professionista e quindi...
Ok, even at a professional level.
Facendo un nuoto in maniera agonistica poi arrivi a odiarlo fondamentalmente. Cioè,
really?
Yes.
And unfortunately, doing it in an agonistic way, you might get to hate it. Okay, so what's important is important is that the child likes that sport. Okay?
Ok.
So your idea is we should also ask the child. We should also ask the child. That's what you mean. Quindi dovremmo anche chiedere alla ragazzina cosa le piacerebbe fare. Ok? Right.
È incredibile perché, lo dico in italiano, ma per me è la stessa cosa. Anche io ho fatto nuoto a livello agonistico e la penso veramente allo stesso modo di Ilaria.
Sì, quando sei costretta, quando hai delle scadenze, subentra lo stress e non ti godi più, capito?
Sì, soprattutto, vabbè, in età, io lo feci, insomma, a livello agonistico intorno ai 14 anni, quindi insomma, una fase un po' delicata.
Yeah, me too. I used to go swimming and I loved it. But when I was told I had to make a race, I said, no, I don't want to make a race. Oh, you're so good, you have to make this race. And I said, I don't want to participate, to take part in a race. And they obliged me. And I said, who cares? And during the race, I simply swam at my own pace. And when I finished, almost last, of course, the teacher was very angry. He said, you didn't put any effort in it. And I said, I know, I don't care about the race. I told you I didn't care about the race. Sì, ho detto, ma sì, senti, devo fare la gara, farò la gara, me ne frego, ho fatto la gara nuotando tranquillamente come nuotavo sempre, l'insegnante si è incavolato da morire, non ci hai messo nessuno sforzo. Dico, certo, ti avevo detto che non mi interessava fare la gara, non mi interessa fare la gara. Infatti è vero, a me non interessava fare la gara, io andavo a nuotare perché mi piaceva nuotare. I still go swim because I like swimming. I wouldn't take part in any race. That's not what I care for. I don't care, non mi importa. I don't care about any race, about taking part, se volete, in any race. Taking part in any race. Non mi importa di partecipare a qualche gara. Ok, so now you have 30 seconds to agree on a suggestion for this 7-year-old child. Avete 30 secondi adesso per mettervi d'accordo su che consiglio dare per questa ragazzina di 7 anni.
Okay.
Quindi, talk to each other. So, Ilaria, or so, Francesca, shall we agree on...
Shall we agree, Ilaria, shall we agree on basketball or I don't know if there's other...
Maybe? What do you think? What do you think? Oppure, how about basketball then?
Okay.
I think that basketball is a good team sport.
Yes, tu devi rispondere, yes. Dovete sempre rispondere. Quindi, yes, I think, yes.
I think that in this sport ne manca uno.
Okay.
Secondo me.
Yeah.
Che è il rugby.
Okay, it's a pity there's no rugby.
Rugby is a great sport because
great sport.
Because for take a goal meta You must passare indietro.
Yes.
And this is a fantastic because come dire, capovolge la logica. Non so come dirlo.
Okay, so it helps you to think in a different way. Non ci ho mai pensato a questa cosa. Because to get to the goal, you must pass the ball behind. And this helps you to think in a different way. Okay.
Wow,
Right.
we can propose to add the sport.
Yes, we can. we could probably ask to add a sport. Right. You didn't take into account any yoga or tennis, karate, skating, but it's okay. You don't need to talk about all of them. Just a couple of them is okay. As long as you talk, everything is good. The problem is you must talk. Don't stay silent. Sì, non è che dovete per forza parlare di tutti gli sport. Potete anche nominarne solo 2 o 3. L'importante però è che parliate, e che parliate tra di voi. Ok? Right. Okay. What was at the end of the exam? Okay. Francesca, what do you do when you want to relax?
Okay. I like to relax. I love to relax. And to relax, I prefer, when I want to relax, I prefer to work. And
I go walking.
And also for me, music is a way to relax.
Okay.
I used to listen to my vinyl disc.
Okay. Or I listen to music. I found it very relaxing.
Okay, I found it very relaxing. And I also love cooking, and I found it very relaxing too. And
I find it very relaxing. Scusate, sopra scritto found al passato. I find, lo trovo. Allora, to find, found. È perché mentre ascolto, scrivo, eccetera.
Certo.
Quindi, scusa, find è l'infinito. I find it very relaxing too.
I find it very relaxing too. And also, I relax in a simple way that is just stay on the sofa. Watching.
Just staying in the sofa watching
a good movie.
Okay, good. What about you, Ilaria? What do you do when you want to relax?
I play with my games on the
computer games. I play computer games.
and e non faccio altro, nel senso che I have a limited, cioè ho tempo limitato, non so come dirlo.
Yes, I don't have. No,
I don't
però
have-
quando hai bisogno di rilassarti. And okay, that's almost all because I have little time to relax. Okay, that's almost all, è più o meno tutto, because I have little time to relax, perché ho poco tempo per rilassare. Okay, right. Okay, thank you very much indeed. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Ok. Allora, prendiamo altre due persone. Who wants to participate? Who wants to take part to pretend that they are doing the exam? Chi vuole far fingere di essere all'esame? Chi vuole fingere di essere all'esame? Ok. Let's say Deborah and Georgia. Is it okay? Right. Okay. So, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Maria Pia. This is Miss So-and-so.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
My name is Deborah. Nice to meet you.
And my name is Giorgia.
Okay. Deborah, where are you from?
I'm from Verona. I live on my own in a little apartment. And I am a teacher. I teach in a kindergarten with children from 3 to 5 years.
To 5, since a years.
Yes. It's a lovely job, but I am 50 years and now I am a little tired.
Yes. How old are you now? 50?
50
yes.
years.
I am 50 since a year, so non serve years. 12 years old,
okay.
Solo 50. I am 50 and I'm a little tired now.
Yes, because the noisy, they are always on move and they are many in the class.
Energy.
Yes,
yeah,
I would prefer to do something else.
Okay, are you looking for something else or no? Not really.
No, it's too late.
Why do you say
like
it's never late? It's never too late. Okay, what about you, Georgia? Where are you from?
I'm from to Verona. And, Verona, and I live in Verona. Verona is in the northeast of Italy, and a romantic city because
it's a romantic city.
It's a romantic city because here there are Romeo and Juliet. And I love Verona. I love live in Verona because Verona is a medium city. It's not a big city. It's not a metropolis, but is not a small city. It's a medium city.
Size, human size.
I'm 30.
Ah no, non mi sta scrivendo, perché non mi sta scrivendo? Human size. A dimensione umana.
Human size.
Human
exactly.
size.
Human size. I'm 39 years old. I live with my husband and my 2 daughters. And I'm a teacher. I love my job because I love children, and I go to work by car.
Okay.
because my work is not my work is near at my house, but every day I need to bring the daughter.
Portare, carry.
Bring to the daughter at the school.
Ah, ok, sorry. No, pensavo dovessi portare delle cose, allora carry, ma invece se sono le figlie bring.
Okay, carry my daughter.
No. Per le bambine va bene bring, scusa.
Bring the
my daughter
at their school, and they don't want to walk very much.
Okay, and they don't like walking, especially not in the morning.
Exactly.
Meglio ancora take my daughters to school. Take my ok, allora daughters to school. Okay. Right. Deborah, do you think English will be useful for your future?
Yes, because I love traveling, and I hope that presto, soon I can travel di nuovo.
I'll be able to travel again. Soon. I'll be able, usa il futuro. I'll be able to travel, ho dimenticato tu, to travel again soon. I'll be able to travel again soon. Sarò di nuovo in grado di viaggiare.
I'm looking forward to finishing
to the end of this pandemic.
Yes, because I have a lot of cities to visit. Yes, mi manca. Mi manca viaggiare, mi manca.
Yes, I miss traveling. I miss traveling. Mi manca molto viaggiare. I miss traveling a lot.
A lot, because travel means know other people, eat different food, listen different music. It's very arricchente.
Yeah. So different music. It's very enriching. Okay. Traveling means knowing other people, eating different food, listening to different music. It's very enriching.
Enriching, yes.
Okay.
Means needs ing, the forma.
Quando vuoi dire il viaggiare è, di solito non si usa l'infinito, si usa la forma in ing.
Ok.
Traveling is knowing, conoscere altre persone, knowing other people, mangiare altre, eating other food, and so on and so on. Quando noi usiamo il verbo come soggetto, come sostantivo soggetto, in inglese usano la forma in ing. Okay. Georgia, do you think English will be useful for your future?
Yes, I think English is very, very important because in all world the people speak English, and if you want to travel around the world, you must know English language.
Yes, because people speak English all over the world. All over the world. All over the world. Okay, good. What did you do yesterday, Deborah?
Yesterday I watched the TV and then
Non si
I
sente lei, watched
watched TV and then I drank camomilla before going to sleep because I have difficulty to addormentarmi, sleep.
At sleep.
At sleep.
A chamomile tea. You got a chamomile.
Tea.
Chamomile tea. You got a chamomile tea because it helps you to get asleep. It helps you to get asleep.
I read a little bit book and then
I read the book a little bit. Non va separato il complemento oggetto dal verbo. I read the book a little bit.
And then I slept.
And then I fell asleep. E poi mi sono addormentata. Si dice cadere addormentati. To fall, cadere, fell, fallen. I fell asleep. Sono caduta addormentata. To fall in love, cadere in amore, to fall asleep, okay? Okay, to fall, and then I fell asleep. E poi mi sono addormentata. What did you do yesterday, Georgia?
Yesterday evening, my husband called me if I want to take cibo da sport
to get some asked me if I wanted to get some takeaway food.
Takeaway the food, and I
agreed.
No, rispondere, come si dice?
I replied or answered.
Absolutely yes. I don't want to cook.
Yes, absolutely. What a good idea.
Yes. And after I put to bed the daughter, and I watched TV.
And then, yes, I put the daughters to bed.
And I watched the TV.
And we watched the TV.
And we watched.
I replied. Oh, ho sbagliato a scrivere replied. I replied. Ah no, scusa, era giusto. I replied, absolutely, what a good idea. I don't feel like cooking today. So we went to get some takeaway food. Then I put my daughters to bed and we watched TV.
Yes.
Però quando chiedo ieri non è detto che sia, se non specifico yesterday evening, vuol dire ieri in generale. Ok, ma comunque va bene, sì. Right. Now, I would like you to talk about a picture for a couple of minutes. So, have a look at this picture. Beh, questi sono tutti uguali, basta. Let's do something different. My God, they're all the same.
Bellezza naturale.
No, that's all about Brazil. I don't really care about Brazil. Cos'è che dicevi? Bellezze naturali? Bellezze naturali. But there usually are no people in these pictures. And they will always show Oh, bellezza, they mean beauty, beautiful women.
No.
I thought they meant nature. Sorry.
Yes, me too.
Okay, so okay, shall we take this one? No. Tell me what you want. This one? This one? Which one would you like? This one? This one? Come on. This one?
Okay.
Difficult.
Deborah, which one do you want?
Sure.
Okay, this one.
This one?
Yes.
Or this one?
The second. This one.
Okay. Right. So, tell me about this picture.
In this picture, we can see a young girl who is maybe thinking about a good
A happy moment.
Yes, because it's smiling.
She's
and
smiling.
She looks happy. Maybe is thinking about his boyfriend.
Però sempre she's thinking about her
boyfriend, or her food, piatto preferito, favorite food. She's on a balcony, and behind her there are the flowers on come si dice, il balcone di legno, cioè un appoggio di legno.
On a wooden cos'è quello in italiano anche? On a balcony, vabbè.
Una mensola, un
shelf. Però non è proprio una mensola.
No,
non so neanche in italiano come lo definirei. Sì. Vabbè, on a wooden shelf.
The landscape is not light, chiaro, cioè non...
Isn't clear.
Isn't clear. It is sfocato.
Yes, it's not focused. It's not...
He's wearing...
Francesco, sto a lezione, ti chiamo fra una mezz'oretta. Ciao. Yes.
She's wearing a pullover, and it's maybe spring, because we can see the hair on her head.
Yes.
Tipo, cioè, dell'aria tra i capelli.
Sì, the wind maybe.
Ah sì, ecco, the wind.
On her hair. Hair, scusate. No. Hair, così, scusate. She's wearing a pullover, so it's maybe spring because we can see the wind on her hair.
She's alone, but don't care for.
She doesn't She doesn't seem to care about it.
When we use look and when we use seem.
Look è l'aspetto esteriore. E seem invece sembra nel senso di come pensare, come sensazione, capito? Quindi she doesn't seem to care, sembra che non le importi. Ok. Something else? Where can it be?
What?
Where can it be?
I think, in my opinion, is on holiday in the mountain, or
it's probably. Allora, it's probably in the mountains. Oppure she's probably on holiday. She's probably on holiday in the mountains. I think she's probably on holiday in the mountains. Anche holiday va minuscolo, ogni tanto sto computer batte qualche maiuscola che gli piace a lui, vabbè. She's probably on holiday in the mountains. Ok. Va bene, saranno passati 2 minuti? Sì, dai. Okay, because you have to go on talking until they stop you. Devi continuare a parlare finché ti fermano loro. But yes, I think 2 minutes have passed. Okay, what about you, Georgia? Would you like to talk about maybe, I don't know, this picture?
Okay, I try.
Okay.
In this picture, there is a young man, young woman, and I think that she
doing exercise.
During exercise, during the stretching, and I think that she have appena, come si dice, appena smesso.
She's just finished.
Just finished to run, I think, because she do stretching. And
she's stretching her legs.
She's very fit. She's very fit.
She looks very fit because we don't really know. She looks very fit. Perché non sappiamo veramente, magari è ammalata al cancro, per quello che ne sappiamo noi, chi è. Però she looks
very fit. And she's a beautiful girl. I think she is a beautiful girl. I think she's in a park. Because behind I can see the tree is not very in focus, but I think behind there are a tree. She listen, no, ascoltare, listen, giusto?
She's listening to
she's listening the music.
To music, probably.
Probably. Or English lesson.
Or maybe her English lesson.
And I understand because I love run with the music, listening music.
I love jogging, allora in questo caso jogging while listening to music too. I love jogging while listening to music too. Poi vi ricordate dovete dire allora il luogo e detto il fatto.
She have sportive clothes.
Okay, she's wearing
with sportive clothes. I think that is a sunny day. For me, it's spring time or autumn time, because clothes is not very wearing pesanti.
Heavy, because her clothes
is not very
are not
very
heavy. Okay, she's wearing a sport cloth, a gym suit, una tuta da ginnastica, a gym suit. It's a sunny day, maybe it's springtime or autumn, because her clothes are not very heavy. Ok, dove potrebbe essere? Ma questo è difficile da dire perché
I think in a park.
Yes, in a park, lei già detto, ma stavo pensando alla nazione, ma non è difficile da dire. E un'altra cosa, perché la foto ha messo sfocati, in questo caso per esempio lo sfondo. Why do you think the background is so unfocused?
Probably it's public sponsor. It's come si dice?
He's sponsoring
the picture. For example, for clothes or
okay, because anyway, the photographer wants the people to concentrate on the central image, on the woman, maybe the clothes, and okay,
sneakers,
the sneaker maybe, or the socks, or maybe the gym suit or something. Okay, right. Yes, I think that's all. Va bene. Okay, now I would like you to talk together about, for example, okay, a person wants to relax. He works all day in a factory. He's a factory worker and wants to relax. What do you think he could do to relax?
Scusi, per un problema io mi devo scollegare.
Ok, don't worry.
Ok, buona serata. Grazie.
Have a good evening. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye.
What do you think you could do to relax? Do yoga, play a sport, out with friends, I don't know, go to bed,
watching TV,
go to the cinema,
watch TV, go to the cinema. Okay, what
Listen
do you
to
think? Listen to music, okay.
For me, relax is not yoga because I don't like it.
You don't like it.
And
okay.
I need to sport for relax, and I like to running. I
like going jogging.
I like going jogging. I like walking, preferably in nature.
In the nature.
In the nature.
So, but let's go back to this list. So I would suggest him to play a sport. Quindi gli suggerissi di fare un qualche sport.
Play sport and or go out with friends.
Or go out with friends. Yes. What do you think, Deborah?
I agree.
Giorgia, devi sempre parlare con Deborah, mi raccomando.
What do you think, Deborah?
I agree with you because I think that yoga is very important and can give real serenity and quiet, tranquillità. Quietness. But I tried to make
do yoga.
Yes, but it's not for me.
Me too. Me too.
I prefer
same for me.
My body. I can't stay without move my body for a few minutes and breathe. I can't concentrate.
I understand perfectly.
I perfectly understand. Bravissimi, siete bravissimi, è bellissimo quando parlate così.
And
yes.
In my opinion, it's good go out with friends, take a drink or go to the cinema together. And I would add go walking in the mountain or in the mountains or along the shore of the lake, shore of the lake.
Yes.
Maybe alone, better with the company.
With somebody else, with friends.
Yes.
Okay, so you cannot stay still, stare immobile. You cannot stay still. Okay, right. Okay, go on.
And do you
what about watching TV or reading or whatever you want to?
For example, do you like gardening or
allora, questo è molto bello, però dovreste limitarvi alle opzioni che danno loro. Poi per carità, se viene fuori qualcosa, però cercate di limitarvi alle opzioni che danno loro. Sì, lo so che non ho avuto una grande fantasia con queste opzioni, però vabbè. What about listening to music? Do you think this can be relaxing?
Yes, I love listening music.
Listening to music.
Which music do you like?
All music, all
però attenzione, voi dovete parlare di cosa consigliereste a questa persona.
Okay.
Quindi sì, che musica ti piace non è tanto giusto nel contesto. Listen to, il verbo è proprio listen to. Non esiste listen da solo. A meno che tu non dica listen, però se no listen to. Quindi I like listening to music.
I like listening to music. Come si dice? Accendere, che non mi ricordo.
Switch on.
Switch on music. Just I wake up in the morning. I love listening to music in the car. when
Allora,
run.
torna al punto però. So I find it very relaxing. And this could be a relaxing thing. Dovete trovare qualcosa da consigliare a questo uomo, quindi non ha tanta importanza quello che piace a voi. Potete dire a me piace e per esempio lo trovo rilassante, quindi potrebbe essere un'opzione per questo uomo, ok? Per questa persona.
We can suggest to go to bed early. So in the morning he is relaxed and not tired.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. That's a possibility too.
Or I don't know.
Go to the cinema, because when you see a film, you don't
think
another
about
problem.
Yes, you forget
so now
all.
Okay, now you've got 30 seconds to agree on a suggestion.
For me, relax is go out with friends, because when you are with friends, it's beautiful all you do.
Attenzione, friends, la I fate finta che non ci sia, friends. La pronuncia, fate finta che la I non ci sia, friends. To go out with friends.
What do you think, Deborah?
I think you are right, and we can suggest this option.
Okay, this option. Okay, perfect, fantastic, good. What do you do? Wait a second. What do you do? Do you think people spend too much time on a TV or on a computer in these days?
For me, yes. Too much on computer. In particularly the children in this moment. It's not good because, for example, this morning a child told me that he wants to become a YouTuber. And he don't want work, but only see video, watch a video, or this.
Yes, he wants to become a YouTuber, and he doesn't want to become blah blah. Deborah, you should
because he told me that a YouTuber is a work. Make a YouTuber is a work, is a job.
Is a job. Yes, it is a job, but ok, maybe you should talk to the parents. Forse dovresti dirlo ai genitori che stiano un po' attenti, perché no, I mean, it could be an option, but not for a child to think about, you know, his future and seeing himself as a YouTuber. I mean, could do something better than that.
Yes.
When I was young, we used to dream about becoming an astronaut or a great scientist or a dancer, doctor, or anyway.
Teacher.
Teacher, really? I never thought of becoming a teacher, to be honest. Never dreamt of becoming a teacher. Non ho mai sognato di diventare un insegnante, di la verità. È capitato. I'm happy, but I love my job. But when I was a child, I didn't even think of becoming a teacher. Not a guide as well. perché sono anche una guida, ma non avrei mai pensato di diventare una guida turistica o un insegnante.
Bello.
Yes, I like it very much. Not in this period of pandemic, because no job now, but I normally love both my jobs. I'm very lucky. Okay, so Georgia, do you think, what was the question? Do you think we stay too much in front of a computer in this period?
Repeat, I don't understand.
Do you think we, generally speaking, we all spend too much time in front of a computer?
Yes, I think the people spend much time at the computer. When I was young, when I was children, I play with my friend in the street. It's very beautiful to spend time in outside with friends. And my mother called me when the
dinner was ready.
Yes.
Me too.
And for me, I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry for the children now, because don't understand what means
they don't know what they're missing. They don't even know what they are missing. Non sanno nemmeno cosa perdono. I know. That's very sad, I know. Okay, oh my God, it's already almost 7:15. Ok, I'm sorry, a couple of you couldn't talk at all. Un paio di voi non hanno parlato per niente, accidentaccio cane. Vabbè, spero che vi sia servita comunque la lezione. I hope it was useful all the same. And thanks for today's lesson. Have a good week. See you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye everyone.
Maria Pia, io oggi ho partecipato perché appunto la prossima volta ho un impegno, allora ho cercato di partecipare a questa.
Sì, potete partecipare a tutte le lezioni che volete, B1, B2A, gruppo A, gruppo B, tutto quello che volete. Venite quando volete. Più venite meglio è, fondamentalmente. Ok, no problems at all. You're always very welcome. Siete sempre benvenute.
Per partecipare a tutte manda sempre il link a prescindere da...
Allora io mando il link, tutti e due i link gruppo A, gruppo B, a tutto il B1 e tutto il B2, però se volete vi mando anche il link del B2 la prossima volta.
Sì, sarebbe...
Grazie.
Sì, ok. All right.
Grazie.
And don't you forget that in the, shared Google Drive file, you can find the book, listenings, material to practice your English. Non dimenticatevi che nel file che ho condiviso su Google Drive trovate un sacco di materiale, listening, eccetera, eccetera, per fare esercizi se volete. Ok?
Perfetto.
All right. Bye everyone.